Hi everyone, today we are visiting the beautiful picturesque village of Dashal. It is one of my favorite villages and it's so pristine and fresh and I can just add so many adjectives to it. But here I am with my old friend Lal Chandji who will tell us about the village. So Lal Chandji, मुझे यहाँ की दशाल की विशेषता बताएं।
दशाल गांव की सबसे बड़ी विशेषता तो ये है कि एक तो ये जंगलों के साथ है और ताज़ी हवा रहती है और यहाँ पे जो प्राचीन मंदिर है गौरी शंकर टेम्पल जो कि बोलते हैं कि पहाड़ों के टाइप का बना हुआ है और फिर यहाँ पे काष्ठकुनी शैली के जो घर बने हुए हैं जो कि अभी भी है गांव में
वो भी उपस्थित है। And the temple that he's talking about, a lot of my students have done their research work here. It belongs to, the 10th or the 11th century, maybe 9th to 11th century, built by the Gujar Pratiharas. And the style is called the Nagar style of architecture, prevalent in northern part of Himachal Pradesh. So I would like you to follow us because we're going to see a very old kind of architecture which belongs to him, Kathkuni. So come, yeah. And we have our little child here and we just plucked apples from right here. Now that's Max. Now Max is not really as gigantic as he looks. He's a puppy. He's a puppy, right? He's 8 months. He's a puppy. Puppies can look this ferocious. Max. Okay, come. Maximus. So this is the beautiful Kathkuni type of architecture, and this is also Kathkuni, but it has been kind of expanded. A corridor has been added, like the veranda has been enclosed. So up. Yes. Chaliye. We'll follow. And a very important thing is that in the Kathkuni form of architecture, the cows and all, the flock of sheep are always kept down below because in the winter months it gives a lot of heat to the people who live up. And also the Kathkuni architecture has no mortar, so it is a shock absorber of sorts because we are in a tectonic region. So when there's an earthquake, these things really hold up well. So let's go up. नहीं नमस्कार, कैसे हो आप? एकदम ठीक ठाक। So here we are. जूते लेकर आए या उतार कर आए? पक्का? अच्छा। So it's very important to respect the traditions of a place. Always ask whether you can come with your tools. And this is a typical kitchen with a bukhari, which is always working in the winters, and it really gives a lot of heat around, and you can see a lot of mud brick around here. And this is another room. So you see, mysterious. Yeah. So it's very, very dark, and there's an attic space up here, so I can just kind of. So as I'm conversing with Lal Chandji, this is the upper part of the house, of the Kathkuni house. This is cleared with mud, and it was बहुत ज़रूरी होता था ना पहले ज़माने में ये लेप लगाना। क्यों?
क्योंकि वो आग वगैरह वो भी खिलाते थे ना, फिर वो आग की और फिर गर्म भी रहता था। और जो ये अब तख्ते होते हैं ना, आजकल तो लकड़ी के आजकल तो ब्लेंडर में साफ करके लाते हैं। उस टाइम वो सीधे जैसे वो जंगल से ले आए और सीधे लगा लेते थे, वो प्लेन नहीं होते थे, फिर उसको जो
इससे
इससे प्लेन करते थे।
So you see,
और ये कलर टाइप ऊपर से जैसे
so you see how people adapted to what was available then. Nowadays you have machines and you can kind of smoothen them out, but in the past you didn't have that, so you had to be more innovative using mud to kind of make a floor and add color to it, you know, things like that. And here we see some, you know, this is a kind of abandoned this place, but you see this box. This is a traditional box called a sandoor, which was used by the Himalayas to keep their, you know, woolen garments and shawls. And here you can see a hearth where they cook. This is ये क्या है? A shelf, right? And as you can see, the roof, and you can see these rafters with the slate, and everything is made from things that are locally available. So you know, this was the charm of being in the past. You use what was available. You know, concrete has kind of spoiled our environment and the look of it, but maybe we still can have sustainable architecture, utilizing a mix of things so that we don't really destroy what we already have. And here is another corner where perhaps they were taking a bath. The Devta always used to be out because, as Rajendra tells me, that when you have the Devta, the god inside the house, you have to follow a lot of ritual. So we just came up to a kitchen, which is a kitchen that is being used currently. We were earlier in an abandoned attic kind of a place, but this is not. And you know, this hearth reminds me of my own grandmother's hearth in Sirmaur, where she used to have this little thing to blow, and the sound of, you know, blowing takes me back to my childhood. And this is so beautiful, you know, just experiencing the old ways. And of course, old ways had a lot of things attached to it. You know, when women would be at the hearths, their eyes used to, you know, with the smoke, they used to water. Now things have changed. They use gas stoves and all of that. But you know, keeping that tradition is also a part of who we are. Not abandoning all these things, and just adapting and learning from what we have left behind and having it as a memory is very important. So I hope those of you who are watching this, you keep your memories intact, traditions that you've grown up as children, and enjoy the beauty of being human, as I am doing that right now. So if you want to be a part of this journey, explore such architecture, history, know about a village, join us in our journey with the Himalayan Institute of Cultural and Heritage Studies, and make lifelong friends like Lal Chandra, who's my friend. So take care and bye.